Welcome to my channel. So I did record a reading for you yesterday, and for some reason the camera stalled and didn't record it. So we're here doing it again, and whatever message that was there yesterday was just not for you. Welcome to my channel. Today's reading is going to be a reading for January 2021. Couple orders of business. Please like, subscribe, share, and hit the notification bell below. In fact, if you could do that right now, I would really appreciate it. Helps out the channel, helps out the algorithm as I try to grow. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, the reading resonates, it doesn't, please leave those in the comment section. I'll be checking those out throughout the month. If you have any questions about the decks that I use, you want to donate to the channel, or you want to follow me on social media, that information is in the description box below. And without further ado, Leo, let's get into this reading. So pulling a card, overarching energy from the Untethered Souls deck, just to get an idea of what is coming for you in January. This is about living life. Fortunately, deep within us, there is a direct connection to the divine. So I think if you've come across this channel, you know this. I think a lot about this. You know, if you do any meditation, you start to realize that you don't really control your thoughts. If your brain is kind of going, but there's something deeper there. There's a deeperness. There's a deepness to your consciousness. And we, as humans, I feel, are always deeply connected to the divine. I think the divine is within us. I feel like that's why people can have different interpretations of what God is, what the universe is, what their higher power is, even if that thing is to not have a higher power. I think we all have a relationship with our creator and what brought us here. And that seems to be coming out today in your reading, Leo. We have the Three of Wands. So something that you planned, you're now in the waiting phase of. You've set something in motion, and you're kind of waiting to see where this goes. You have the Three of Cups, Ten of Cups, and the Four of Cups in the recent past. Present, you have the Two of Pentacles, the Eight of Pentacles, and the Nine of Swords. And in the future, you have the Knight of Pentacles, the Ace of Swords, and the Seven of Cups. Okay, so there is some heartbreak here that has to do with some happiness that was going on in the past. This heartache right now, or that was in the past, you may not see it right now, but it was a gift. It was a gift about how we think about this energy, how we think about happiness. A lot of times when we live in this like very, very, I don't know if you've ever had the experience of like having a weekend that was like super fun, and then you have to go back to work, and work just feels so humdrum. Like the things that people are like, hey, do you like want to go to lunch? Like, do you want to go to like happy hour? Like whatever the thing is that you do after work. I don't know what people do anymore. Well, now nothing. I don't know, the Zoom fun things that people do. But this energy of just not wanting it. You're like, well, no. I want to go back. I want to go back in time. Little do you know that that's what is causing heartache here. So the lesson is about, I feel like, boredom, and about not accepting offers. I don't know if maybe you were really happy with somebody and you offered them your cup and they turned you down, which caused some heartache. That is also a possibility. Again, the more of these readings I've done for the month of January, this continues to show up. And the Ten of Cups is an abundance of excitement and joy and emotion. And I've just been there where you don't want it to end. And inevitably, by trying to hold on to it, it causes a lot of pain. In the present, you have the Two of Pentacles, the Eight of Pentacles, and the Nine of Swords. So just a juggling of a lot of responsibilities. So either this situation has caused you to balance things out and to focus more on your work, or it's telling you to do that. So somebody had too many things going on. and or the inability to balance whatever was making them super happy with their work. So the gift here is the gift of learning when you're juggling too much, because then you can start cutting things out that don't make sense. And if you're not cutting things out, then you are prioritizing better. And prioritizing is a great way to keep things in focus and to keep things balanced. Okay. Yeah, illumination is coming in as the Eight of Pentacles. So whatever this gift, whatever happened with this heartbreak kind of moved you or somebody back really deeply into their work. I think what this is doing is it's teaching you how to get out of your head, how to have those, how not to have those restless nights, right? So somebody might not be sleeping here, but I think the lesson is if you're doing your work, and when I say work, there's like normal work, 9 to 5, like making money, doing your thing. If you're not super connected to your work, some people are, some people can dive in and it feels really good. But I've had the experience of like, once you start making a certain amount of money and then you don't really control the energy of the next thing, I guess, or you know, it gets boring really quick to be in that just, oh, okay, I'm gonna go to my job and do the thing. This Eight of Pentacles speaks more in terms of like divine work. So think about what you ultimately are here to do on the planet. This is like legacy work, and this is what you're leaving behind when this body goes away. In the near future, we start with the Nine of Pentacles. So some slow moving action. I think there's going to be some truths that are revealed about somebody that's either confused or that has a lot of options. So if this is you that has a lot of options, or this is your other person, there's some things that need to be said, some messages that are going to be received, some things that that ultimately need to be talked about in regards to this. Whatever. Having lots of options kind of slows things down on the physical plane, which is not a bad thing. I think slow energy is actually very good energy. But a lot of times when things are too slow, we do live in this really bored place where things are just stagnant. And again, if we are doing our work, then it's very hard to be bored. So figure out what your work is as you move forward, Leo. Okay. I do want to clarify the Three of Swords in the recent past here. Clarify the Three of Swords. What is going on with the Three of Swords? Heartbreak for Leo. Okay. The World in reverse, the Eight of Swords, and the Hierophant in reverse. So something didn't end quite right. It didn't end well. Somebody felt stuck in a situation and unable to make a decision, possibly because there were a lot of things going on, and the any sort of commitment or a commitment, a deeper commitment, something, you know, maybe a marriage or a relationship, or you know, signing contracts with like a job or something like that. Like, it didn't happen because somebody felt kind of walled in, and because something didn't quite end right. So because, you know, a lot of times the heartache that we experience in the present has a direct relation to what we've experienced in the past. So I would really look at that, like, have you cleared up your karma, or are these things, do these things continue to happen? If they do continue to happen, then I would look very deeply at how to look at this situation and rectify it now so that it doesn't come back up for you. Let's look at the Four of Cups in the recent past. Eight of Wands in reverse, the Eight of Cups, and the Ace of Pentacles. So there was a lack of communication here about what was being offered. So the thing that was being offered wasn't communicated very well. So somebody walked away. Somebody kind of left their emotionally walked away, and they're moving towards something new. I think possibly starting a business or doing something. We have the Ace of Pentacles here that showed up. These cards are terrible with the light. Ace of Pentacles that showed up. So somebody's moving away from this emotional situation towards something that is a little bit more stable and something that's solid. This doesn't have to be another person. You know, oftentimes we can move away from a relationship to go towards, you know, a job or a business or something like that, to put our energy somewhere else. We can also move away emotionally from a business that we've been too invested in, to go to a job that you're less invested in. I see that sort of thing all the time. Just clarify the Eight of Pentacles sitting right here at the middle. Eight of Pentacles. So Pentacles are pretty slow. So whatever you're working on, in the present, you know, might take 8 months to materialize. It might take, you know, there's 8 phases in this moon card, or in the moon. So there are 8 moons, or these pentacles are showing up as the moon. So this could take a moon cycle, whatever you're working on, or it could take up to 8 months to materialize. I'm even getting 8 years. Which might be why things seem to be moving so slow. We have the Nine of Cups, the Two of Cups in reverse, and Death. Yeah, so there's an ending of some potential. There was a potential relationship, a potential new love coming in, and it seems like that has ended, and it's forcing you or somebody to focus more on their own selves, to focus more on their happiness. We have the Nine of Cups here in the upright. So focusing more on individual happiness, which again isn't a bad thing. Be careful here that where your happiness comes from or where your comforts come from. The Nine of Cups can also mean overindulgence. So make sure that you're putting your energy in things that are productive, as opposed to things that possibly substances or food or something that that is giving you comfort but may not be good in the long term, Leo. Okay, and let's just clarify the Ace of Swords. What truth is coming in? What message is coming in? Okay, the Six of Swords in reverse, Justice, and the King of Pentacles. Somebody's coming back to get justice. So be careful, Leo. Somebody might be coming back from the past to sort of rectify a situation. I would just stand in your power and stand in your truth. Hold on to your money, hold on to your coin if you're a type of person that gives that up. Yeah. Also be truthful. Tell the truth about whatever situation has come up for you or where you're at. But somebody might be coming back from the past, from turbulent times, to get justice. So this could be a legal matter. This could be something that has to do with money. Okay, Leo, that's what I got for you today. Interesting. Yeah, that's what I have for you today. If you want to follow me in the extended, I'm going to continue this reading. I'm very curious about what this justice is. There's something in your near future that's coming up in regards to a truth having to come out, and somebody having to make amends for something. Possibly money or a debt or something owed. But we will continue on in the extended. If you want to follow me over there to see the outcome of this situation, that's where I'll be. If not, deuces, and I will see you next time.